Ready for today?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for today.
All right.
I really am. I'm really ready for today. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go! Come on! That's exactly where we're gonna get down. Ready? I hope you're ready.
Here you go.
I hope they're ready for today. All right, let's get into this. I'm about to poke my eye out with my glasses. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Hello, good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you may be located. She always laughs at me when I do this. I mean, I believe that with some sequence that everything has a little bit more order and flow to it.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm just doing what I do.
All right.
You need to do this sometimes.
I don't want to.
But why?
It's not my thing to do.
I think you do a great job.
No, I don't like to do it.
I think you do a really good job.
I think you do better. You're funnier.
I'm not funny.
All right.
Let's go! Let's go! Fires me up over here so many times. I just get pumped up.
I think we fired up some people, some of the viewers with our comments.
I get fired up when I look at her. I get fired
I don't
up.
think they like my comment very much.
That's okay, because that's what this is all about. That's what tennis is all about.
Very true.
May the best man or woman win, as long as we do it professionally.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Get into this. I'm ready. 84 show. We have a lot to talk about and a multitude of viewer comments. And look, she's been kind of teasing me or giving me teasers on some of the comments, but I have not read them yet. Again, we had this weather event that just finished yesterday. We're just getting our power back on. She says the internet works, but I still don't trust it. So we are just trying to get back above water. So I know for a fact, though, that she has to have been keeping up with comments. Because every time I would get up last night because the power was kind of...
Well, I slept through the night, so I didn't see them
But
like
yeah, but at 3 a.m.
7, 8 in the morning?
But at 3 a.m. you were responding to messages too.
No, well, some.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was
some.
like a long time, but I woke up...
No, it was just some because I was tired last night.
All right, let's get right into this. We went 3 shows or 3 parts to yesterday's show, so we're going to make sure we keep this to 2 today. I'm still trying to catch up sleep, and then we had a long day today. Had to replace the washer and dryer, which has been another arduous journey, to say the least.
So we got to wash in the dryer, but can't use it.
Part snafu.
Oh my gosh.
But we're here to do this, though. We're here to do this. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, you ever think about back in the days when people, well, they still do it, wash by hand?
Well, shoot, we're going to be washing
I'm going to be doing that too this week.
Well, we did it for a week before already.
Yeah.
Scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub my clothes in the tub. Let's go! All right. As always, thanks so much to all of you. Again, if it's not for all of you, there is no us to do this because we wouldn't do it. So believe me, this joy that we have to do this now with all of you is because of all of you. So all thanks is to you, and we're just here for the ride. It's your ride. We're just on it.
Right.
Let's go. Let's go. I wrote this in earlier, and we just had an example of what I wrote here. I wrote here that sometimes you have to listen to us argue or butt heads or go off on some odd tangents or weird thoughts. But nonetheless, I think that if you're comfortable enough to go out on these limbs, then it's pretty family-esque, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say Federer-esque. I said family-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get it? Oh. All right. My first thought that I had when I sat down just to put some notes on paper. This is the first note that I had that came to my head. So I sat down. I kind of got the weather off of my mind, a bunch of other stuff, and I said, all right, I have to write some stuff out to bring this evening. And what the first thing that came to my mind was, I still can't believe Kiyosama is not going to eat crow.
Well, you made it. Your Federer loss. What do you expect? I mean,
well, not even forget about the Federer loss. We discussed that. But the thought of someone eating crow
was it good? Yeah, it was good.
It was really good, right? I mean, that was like a whole different thing in of itself, right?
Made it more exciting.
All right, so here's my pitch right here. Here's my pitch. We're gonna add something to this. We're gonna add something to this deal that we all do as one.
Okay.
Right? We're going to add something. Okay? Here we go. And again, let me just reiterate that I was really excited about seeing Kiyosama eat some crow. And the deal is if Federer and Djokovic played and Federer won, that Kiyosama, viewer, wonderful person and great tennis enthusiast, said she would eat crow. Okay? Well, the match didn't even happen, so again, she didn't have to eat crow, but I was so into that. Like if she did eat crow, what I was going to make her on a plate and like send to her vacuum sealed so it was fresh, you know, it wasn't like contaminated or anything. I was going to figure something out and get a picture of it or get like a video of it. I was going to get it and kind of morph it into this just to like laugh or to do something. But the match didn't even happen. It didn't even happen.
No. Bummer too, because last night's match was... It was okay.
Yeah. I mean, okay, and we're going to get into that Millman-Djokovic match too. We're going to get into that.
Okay.
But here's the new addition to this deal that we all, again, do as one. Okay? There is no I, we, he. It is one. Okay? Tennis, universal language, universal group. We're in. Let's go. If anyone else ever, including myself or Mamacita Carlita, if anyone has an outlandish claim like I knew Federer would win the U.S. Open and he didn't even get past Millman and the match didn't even happen in which Kiyosama was going to eat crow if he won, which ultimately saved her for this humiliating event and therefore maybe look like a schmuck. Those type of claims. If there is a party that disagrees with the outlandish claim, you got me? If there's a party that disagrees with the outlandish claim, okay, then we are going to make an odd, strange outcome, and that person must take a picture of it or film it, and somehow we'll figure it out. I think I can put a picture in a video.
They can hit it. They can do a video and connect their YouTube show their link.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, but we're going to make this happen. If I have to get a video for dummies or something at the library, or maybe I can pull it up on my phone. I don't know, but we're going to do this. So next time someone has an outlandish claim, let's make an example. Let's say Rajesh claims that Djokovic wins the 2019 Australian Open. Let me pick on someone else. Let's say...
Well, I'm going to say Nadal's going to win this U.S. Open.
This one?
This one.
Okay, so you're volunteering for this?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think this is going to happen. Are you ready for this?
Okay, but what...
Are you in?
What are you going to... What idea do you have?
Are you in or not in?
I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Shake on it. Okay, I'm not going to name it. Are you in? This was not...
I don't want to eat something gross.
No. This isn't up to me. This is always one.
Oh, it's up to them. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I did not... If you can see here, I did not have this written in. I just had we're going to do something, and now she's volunteering for it. Did not have this. This was not previously discussed. Am I wrong?
No, I didn't even know.
She didn't know. She now proclaims that Nadal will win the U.S. Open, and she has thus volunteered for the firing squad. What we are going to do as...
Hey, I'm confident with Nadal. Confident.
Tonight...
Not like Federer, I'm very confident.
Tonight, there must be a consensus of what Carla will do. She likes pretty much everything to eat.
It doesn't have to be to eat. It could be an exercise, something, push-ups.
Yeah, she could do like push-ups on her head.
Whatever.
She could wear a Djokovic hat. She could. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be eat something. She can do jump.
As long as it's not that does not promote nudity, violence.
Well, yeah, we know that. Come on, you don't have to mention that. That's
yeah.
Hocus pocus. Yeah, I agree, but we'd have to.
I have to say it just in case.
So we are going to come up with something for Carla to do, to wear. It can be anything. You can have her sing a song. Have her sing a song. Come up with the song, have her sing it. And she has to sing it. And if not, then you can give her a big thumbs down.
Sure, Nadal will win. It doesn't matter. Djokovic fans, sorry, you're toast.
Let's come up with something that she can do, and I can video it and download it for all of you to see. I would say make her dance or sing a song. I would do that. Or make her do her, 10-minute workout downstairs when I always try to film her and she runs away and hides behind a pole. And I'm like, come on, man. You're, got 5 kids and you're staying in shape. She's like, no. We're going to make her do something. Djokovic hat. You could make her wear a Pinocchio nose. How about, polka dot pants? It could be anything as long as there's a consensus. She said she was in.
I'm in. I know Nadal's going to win. Sorry.
Let's get this done. Let's go, Djokovic. Let's go. Or someone other than Nadal. Djokovic. All right, so everybody's good with that? Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm good. I can't wait for this. Please, please come up with something good. Please. Because if she doesn't do it and gets scared and does it, then we can all call her weak.
I won't get scared. Nadal's gonna win. I'm not even worried about it.
She said she won't get scared.
I'm not worried about it.
Better be good. Better be good, because I'm going to film that thing, I swear. I can't wait. This is getting better every day.
I'm gonna win. Nadal is not Federer. He's not gonna lose to a Millman.
Wait, just what if?
He's not gonna lose to a Millman.
Okay, wait a minute. What if?
I mean, he has had tough opponents.
You know what the problem is? Is what if Del Potro beats Nadal before the final? What if Del Potro beats Nadal tonight?
I think that Nadal will beat Potro. I'm pretty sure he will.
Then
I'm sure Djokovic is gonna cream Nishikori, and it'll be a Djokovic Nadal final like everyone said.
Okay. Now, if Nadal loses to Djokovic, or if Nadal loses to
I would lose. I would still have to do something.
Yeah, immediately.
Right.
Oh, you're done. You agreed. You said he would win it. It doesn't matter who he loses to. All right.
I'm not worried about it. You seem a little bit worried about it.
All right. Anyway, we know what we got to do. Let's get this going. I'm excited to see the ideas. I'm really excited about seeing these ideas. They better be good, too, because she has to do it. And I can promise you, if she doesn't do it, she won't want to face all of you. Yeah.
I won't hide behind a storm.
Hide behind a storm? I was in it. Talking about hiding, I was taking it head on.
That's the best excuse he had, so he didn't have to face you guys the next day.
Yeah, but I had a pretty good time, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so we kept you 3 parts yesterday. Let's get into viewer comments because we don't want to take you 3 parts again. But I really am. This is the hottest take that we've had so far. It's the Carla Deed if Nadal doesn't win the U.S. Open, and she volunteered for it. She's the guinea pig. Let's get it done. Come on. Yeah, let's get right into viewer comments.
Right,
let's go. Let's start them up.
First comment of the day yesterday was Rahesh. He says, "Good to see you guys again." Thank you, Rahesh. We always send each other messages through Messenger. So,
yeah.
Him and I were watching the match last night, and he sent me a message right after that.
Which, by the way, quick Rahesh note. And again, I give Rahesh a lot of notes because he's like in the house every night in a good way.
I like to pick on him.
Yeah,
so sometimes if I'm saying something, I'm just trying to see if I can get something out of you back.
Yeah, so I was sitting there trying to do edit some stuff and write some stuff and do some other stuff. And it's always nice to see when Carla has been slugging it out with 5 kids all day, cooking and cleaning and everything else under the sun, and she finally can sit and chill and relax, and she has someone to talk tennis with because we talk it all day, and it's kind of good to get someone else's perspective, and she likes to kind of battle it out a little bit, you know, to say the least. She really likes to just tell you what's up, whether she's right or wrong, and then believe me, most of the time she's right, even if she is wrong. Kind of like the sky's yellow, you just say, yeah, it's yellow, you're good, because you don't even want to go there sometimes. But nonetheless, it's always nice to see Carla having a good time.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Seriously. All
right.
Bravo.
Next comment. Our rule fallen. Roll fallen. Millman beating Fed has to be one of the biggest upsets of all time. I think Nola will be the one benefited. Serena's playing with a purpose, and she has that look in her eye. She will be tough to beat. Totally agree.
I have Serena as my winner.
Fed, yeah, me too. Fed losing is the biggest shocker, actually. I mean, I watched Millman really play last night, and I didn't really watch that Fed match, maybe like a set, but wasn't really paying attention. Millman, he's a good player, but...
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter. He runs to everything. Kind of reminds me of Halep. But really, his shots don't have that much oomph into it. There's a lot of spin, so it kind of sits there on that baseline. You know, it goes, and it sits there. Perfect for Djokovic, you know? I wasn't too impressed, except for the running, no tweeners. That's about it.
Millman's been around a long time.
He has. And you know what, though? You got to give the guy credit. I heard his story. He had so many injuries, groin injuries, shoulder injuries, ankle injuries. And pretty much he was going to hang up his rackets. He was playing challengers and stuff. And he decided to give it another go after the injuries. And good for him. He's 29 years old. I mean, it's tough.
I mean, Millman played the match of his life against Roger. And Roger, alas, looked fatigued. And I've never seen him sweat like that ever in my life. I'm not going to get into the courts because at the end of the day, every other athlete that played on that court, or I think there's 2 courts that have ventilation issues, and we're going to get into that as well. I'm not making his excuse. But there's 2 gladiators in there, and may the best man win. I hate to say it because I would love to make excuses for Roger sweating too much, but unfortunately, that's just the way it rolls. I have a segment written in about that at the end, so I'm not going to get into the temperatures that we play in. And then at the same time, though, even though I say that, we play in these 120-degree temperatures, but we play, what, 1 set a day at 8 in the morning? We don't go out and play 3 out of 5 sets at 4 in the afternoon in the middle of the heat of the scalding day with no wind. And we always have a breeze. Well, even then, could you imagine right now we're sitting on kind of this concave aspect of the porch? Could you imagine right now of you and I playing 5 sets right here, right now?
No, it would be tough. I mean, you got to feel for that.
And we have a breeze, but these walls are obstructing that. But look, the beautiful thing about tennis is there's 2 equal parts on either side of that net. And they're supposed to be equal. I'm not saying they all are not, but at the end of the day, the best man wins. I hope they're equal, and if someone's better, then they're going to beat the less of equal, right? So all I'm saying is you can't use, one person can't use the excuse and the other one wins, because it's always going to reciprocate into the never-ending story of,
Yeah, and Millman's actually in great shape.
And Millman proved that by his win over Federer, by being more fit. You can't win majors or even Cincinnati's with the fitness level that I see Roger now. So I'm not going to get into all that.
And it was Millman's biggest paycheck, because he's only made $1.9 million throughout his career.
And good job, Millman.
So he's making about what, $900,000, close to it.
And you know what? I've always loved Millman's tenacity.
Something like that, 800, 750.
Millman has always been one that during a match he's always like, come on, after every shot. He can be down 6-1. 1-5 and receiving serve at 15-30.
He's got a young coach. Did you notice that? His coach was younger than him.
Yeah, I mean, Millman can be in dire straits, and he's always just nailed balls, gone for it, and then always like, come on, even if he's just at the end of the ropes. And I admire that in a player.
Yeah.
He likes to play, and he likes to fight.
Definitely.
I like Millman, but unfortunately, he's no Djokovic.
Djokovic was too much. Djokovic was picking off those shots. I mean,
yeah, he's no match for Federer in his prime, and maybe Kiyosama's
his
right.
backhand's a little weird. The way he hits his backhand is almost like he has to scoop it and go up, which is why Djokovic was slicing a lot. I like Djokovic's backhand because he can go around the post. He can do a lot with it.
Exactly.
And then as far as Serena, yeah, she's got that. She wants it badly, and this is her time to do it.
Great comment, bro. Great comment.
Next comment, Larbancio Ramos. Okay, Larbancio, this is the second time I have to tell you. Can we not use some of the words that you choose? Because we do have young viewers, and frankly, it's kind of disrespectful to anybody, players, people reading.
Well, read the comment and just bleep out the comment. I'll tell you my thought on that.
If Nole win in straight sets, I think he meant 1 in straight sets or 4, without tiebreaks, he will be rested enough to have an advantage over blah, 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 Nishikori. On the other side, Del will have to crush Rafael RC. I'm guessing he's saying Rafael Nadal, or would play a 5 tough set match. So Nole has a good landscape over him.
You know, I really have to be even Steven on a lot of the comments, and for a lot of reasons. Can I talk?
I think he's translating it too, by the way.
Can I talk? Can I talk on this one?
Yeah, I'll be right back. What are you doing now? Talk. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
All right. It's odd for me sometimes to see. I think Carla and I both have the same mindset for what we try to do in the comments that we discuss and so forth. I saw this comment earlier, and I really thought it was a great comment. I mean, it was factual. It was across the board. It was all good. So she has a couple of students that watch this. We have a high school team that watches this, of all different backgrounds, nationalities, respectively. She's from Honduras. There's some kids there from where's the young girl on the? She's from what? The Philippines or Guam? I forget what her name is. I won't mention it. She's a minor, but there's quite a few nationalities that we play with and that watch here. And I think there was a word that was colorful there, and I won't mention that, but it was kind of a stereotypical word, and maybe it was translated, so I tried to think about it that way. At the same time, though, I've been a tennis player in many locker rooms where guys are smash talking, some of them even fighting, questioning line calls in the locker room, breaking their rackets, doing a lot. I've seen a lot of really intense stuff in the locker room, so maybe that he's a player, but usually stuff like that isn't really kind of warmed or welcomed in the locker room. I mean, there's guys that do it. And I know Arul Fallen has been around numerous locker rooms. He is a collegiate coach and has his own locker room as we speak. That's a highly reputable locker room. And I think that Arul Fallen would be a really good person to comment here because he is the consummate coach. Much better than I think Carla's up there with him, but what they bring to the game is quite incredible. It's quite a bit of power, and it's vocal power, and then they back it up with their physical power and their prowess on the court. But I don't think Carla or Arul Fallen would ever use those type of words. If Carla was getting beaten on a court, generally she's like, "Hey, great match," and she might go get in the car and say, "It's screwball" or whatever. Arul Fallen, I can promise. Arul Fallen, I can promise you, no matter what time of day or hour, if he met another player, no matter time of day or whatever other stereotype you want to throw out there, it's gonna be one of these deals. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good deal. So at the end of the day, I feel her pain with that. I thought it was a good comment. Don't get me wrong, but kind of the stereotypical, colorful words. This kind of skate around. There's just no need for it.
Just say the name, player's name.
A lot of kids watch this. A lot of upcoming players, and what we try to instill.
Well, and I don't want to remove this person because
don't do that.
No, I don't want to do that. Somebody asked me to do it, but I don't.
All right, next comment.
All right. By the way, Serena's down 2-love.
Right now?
Sevastopol's up 2-love. Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Serena comes back from that. Mark my words. She comes back from that. If not, ouch, because I have her winning the final on my fantasy team.
Same as I. Okay, B-Dog02 says, John Millman makes a few shots. Fist pumps like he's winning. Down 2 sets.
I just said that.
Djokovic firmly in control.
I just said that. Who said this?
B-Dog02.
Let's go, B-Dog.
Agree, Federer.
Let's go, B-Dog02. No, I love this.
Let me to finish in the comment.
I just said that.
You're interrupting.
I love this guy.
Agree.
What's up, B-Dog02? What's up?
Agree, Federer's worst loss ever. Jeez, I can't even finish the comment.
What's up, B-Dog02? Love that. Took the words out of my mouth. I haven't seen this. Swear. Let's go. Millman. This is a Millman. From now on, this is a Millman. This is a Millman. Let's go. He's right. He's right. Took the words out of my mouth.
All right.
Comment of the day. Who is that?
B-Dog.
B-Dog. Comment of the day. Bing, bing, bing.
He said, glad to see you back. Djokovic dismissed Millman in 3 sets. Let's go.
Oh. Oh! What? And then, man, that was big time. Took the B-Dog.
Can I go to the next comment?
That was.
Can I go to the next comment, Justin?
That was awesome.
Can I go to the next comment?
Awesome.
Next comment?
Man, come on, give me some props on
Justin,
that.
can I just go to the next comment?
Oh, he brought some drama.
Oh my gosh, stop. Wayne and Chia says, you are back. Let's go.
Let's go. It's another one.
Oh,
we got like a domino effect in here. Let's go. Let's go, Millman. Let's go. Love Millman. Big dog. Wayne and Chia. Let's go.
Well, I had said a comment, and I guess...
Wait, what was that?
I said a comment yesterday as I was watching the Djokovic match. I said, this is Carla. Djokovic is a great actor. He could have beat Millman easily. Why was he yelling at his camp? And why did Millman take a 6 minutes to change? Great show.
You said this?
Yes. Great show for those who spent it on tickets. The reason I'm saying is
Wait, you wrote this? Yeah. That was your comment?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and talk.
The reason why I said that Djokovic is a great actor is like there was no need for him to slide on a lot of these shots. He was like... I'm like, why is he doing this? And in my head, I thought, well, maybe because these guys spent a lot of money on these tickets expecting a Djokovic Federer final, that he wanted to give this crowd a good show. Don't you think? You didn't see him sliding? He hit a shot, he's like...
What are you even talking about?
He was hitting some shots. Millman hits a shot to him, and he can't get it, and then he throws himself or splits. I'm like, why is he doing this?
What?
What?
I saw him running after numerous balls,
Justin,
like the wind, and he stumbled a couple of times.
Stumble? There was no reason to stumble.
All right, I don't even know where that came from. I wasn't expecting that, so I'll just say.
And he could have beat him a lot easier. Let's be real.
Beat him easier? He beat him in straight sets.
And
what are you talking about?
Some of the rallies were like 26 shots, 20 shots, 18 shots. I was like, geez. But you know, it was a good show for those people that paid a lot of money for these tickets. So hey, he's a great actor.
Gosh.
You don't think some of these tennis players, like, they kind of put on a show sometimes? No?
Have you ever felt dumber after someone made a comment? I feel dumber. What is that even?
Even you said last night. You were like, why is he falling over?
No.
Why is he falling?
No. There was a couple stumbles. I said,
yeah,
man,
why is he falling over like that?
No, my exact words were, he stumbled a couple of times. Is it a heat factor? What is it? Don't put thoughts in my mouth.
No. You said, why is he even falling over like that? What's wrong with him? You said, and I said, I don't know. I said, maybe he's doing maybe, he just wants, I don't know.
You know, when people get like this, they show an absolute sign of guilt.
You know what? I'm not going to continue because obviously you're not getting what I'm saying. So I'll just go to the next comment.
Does anybody...
But anyways,
Wait, stop. Time out. Can I talk for 10 seconds?
Nah, you can't.
Give me 10 seconds. Does anyone understand what she just said? We got power tools. I don't understand anything she just said. First of all, okay, but second of all, you guys better come up with something real good for her to do when Nadal loses. Please make it good. Something that's PG, but something that's really good. Because after that, she deserves it. She's obviously just an only Nadal fan when I like everybody. She's obviously single-minded.
Okay, I'm not even going to go in my comment. That doesn't matter about my comment.
When Nadal loses, you better come up with something.
Don't worry about it. I'm not even going to go into my comment. Anyways, Wayne Chia says, I would have given Djokovic the edge too. I'm not sure. Now, considering the heat and the slower courts, Djokovic had only one ace in the Millman match. He had like 20 against Rafa at Wemby, and that serve was decisive there. Djokovic spent less time on the court, but he was the one who suffered more under the heat and needed the doctor. So it's hard to tell who is more drained. This is what I'm saying. I don't think he was drained. To me, he's acting. I mean, come on. That match was not long. Was it long? He asked for the Did he ask for the doctor? He took like some nasal stuff. I think it was... Oh my... I'm answering to Wayne Chia.
I feel like I'm in an excuse factory.
Wayne Chia is saying that he thinks that Djokovic looks a lot more spent than Nadal, even though his match was shorter.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm replying to.
Yeah, no,
he said he even called the doctor. What? What? Because wait, you think I said that comment?
Can I not talk today? You get so wound up, and I can't even come in, with cooler heads trying to prevail. I can't.
Well, you're accusing me of saying this.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's what? What time did this match end, by the way? What time did the match end?
Early. We were up.
Was it like 9, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
So like 11 o'clock Eastern?
Yeah, I think it started at 7, and it was done in 3 hours probably. 10?
Yeah, it was a pretty quick match, number one. Not number two, it's hot as you know what, with no ventilation, and I have something talking about this later. It wasn't that just one player the entire week and a half has been complaining about heat. There's been a multitude of them, and some of them have withdrawn and said, I just can't do it anymore. Yeah. I'm not making excuses for anyone because there's 2 people on the court and someone's going to win, number one. But the whole thing with what kind of the media after the match immediately attacked Djokovic, talking about what kind of tablets did you need on the court? What did you need? Painkillers or this? Leave the guy alone. First of all, anything medical is their business. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're hurting and you have a physician, whatever you need, you got.
Agree.
Perfectly fine.
Agree.
So first of all, the media should squash that because that's going too far. Leave the guy alone with that first and foremost. He's got a team. Obviously, he's won 13 majors. I think he's doing something.
I agree. Anything that
right.
you can take.
So let's leave that there.
Agree.
So number one, again, yeah, I'm a Federer fan, but I like Djokovic a lot too. Don't pick on a guy at all when it's just way off base. Number one, that was just an infraction.
When did they attack him?
You got some media guy saying, "What was in your bottle? Was it tablets?"
He said, "I can't. What tablets did you take?" And he said, "I can't."
He said, "I can't discuss that." You know what? If that would have been me, they were interviewing me. You know what I would have said? Next question. And then the media would have hated me. Well, you would have had, like Roger Nadal being like, "Oh, well."
You can say I'm here because what was the comment that guy made?
Look, we're gonna run out of time.
With the football player, he said. Remember what he said?
I don't even know. This upset me because I was with Djokovic here, and I heard this interview, and I told myself, man, if that fool just asked me that question, I probably would have leaped over the table and said, "Don't ever ask me a question again. I won't call on you." Because that's irrelevant. He's out there fighting.
Well, those players had a hard time holding the grip.
Let me finish. But I understand that. But we have been discussing the match with Millman, and I think it was equally arduous for either one. And I think anybody out there in that environment would look spent no matter what.
Agreed.
Nadal has darker complexion. Don't forget about that. When we have darker skin, sometimes we don't look as frail when we're hot. You know this.
Okay.
You know this. I mean, sometimes when I get so hot and famished, you can see it in my face.
Yeah, because you guys get red.
I get more red.
We don't get that red. So
when she gets hot and flushed, you can't see it. She has to come out and tell you, man, I feel flush. You don't pick it up. But if I get out in the hot and sun, put it this way, like if I get too much sun on me, I get flushed and burnt. She doesn't. Sometimes it's harder to notice fatiguing people than others. Is all I'm saying.
That's very
true. And this is just biology. It's not stereotypical.
That's a fact.
This is just factual.
That's a fact.
So I wouldn't believe everything. There's an old saying: only believe half of what you see, and believe nothing of what you hear. It's an old saying. I think Plato or somewhere way back.
What do you think of Djokovic?
I gotta check time. We're about to run out.
That quickly?
Yeah. We're at 30 minutes. All right.
Well, what did you think of Djokovic's chess? I'm sure he was like this. He was happy. He was like this.
Good for him. Obviously, there's a
gain 5 more pounds, please.
Obviously, there's a what's the word for it? There's
double standard.
A double standard for that.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a double standard.
But let's be real. Guys have been taking off. Guys have been taking off their shirts for thousands of years. Maybe women have in certain cultural segments of the world. I don't know, and we're not going to get into this. But what is acceptable and not will change with time, and right now that's acceptable. So let's just not waste any time on it. Good for Djokovic. I've seen him running in a Speedo. I thought he looked good. Let's go.
He was happy to have.
Let's go. Chilling out. Let's go. Djokovic better beat Nadal because I want to see her do something crazy. Part 2 coming up. Subscribe, like, share. Stay tuned. Part 2 right now. All right. Boom.